Okay, so I'm in a station in one of faction warfare systems. Let's undock. Okay, nobody here. Let's go to Vlil, and meanwhile I will explain how to set up discon and stuff. Okay, let's assume we don't have a discon on. You need to turn it on. You go to this tab, you click on it, and then on the right, a directional scanner. And the hotkey is Alt plus D. So you go here, and actually for me it's already set up pretty well. But if you open it, there is really not many people around, unfortunately. But yeah, at least we have a Caracal. But if you open it for the first time, you will need to undock it. Is it here or is it here? Yeah, I think it's here. You will need to undock to move it around. Okay, so the filters are available here. Um, you can switch to, for example, yeah, for example, with this, I switch to, let me move somewhere. I can actually probably just go to station. I switch to the overview which shows drones. And as you can see, I now see, in addition to the Caracal, a bunch of drones. This can be useful if you want to scan them down, or if you want to see that the ship has drones out or drones in. But for default, I will leave it an active overview. And if I switch to a different overview setting, you will see that my discount result will change as well. So I switch to loot. This is the overview setting that will show Rex. And if I update the discount, you will see all kinds of stuff, like drones again, no, and Rex. Rex, drones, and all kinds of other stuff that you may not need for PvP, but it may be useful to check, for example, if anyone is at the specific anomaly rating. In this case, you will see Rex there. How to use the map? You can open it here, and you will see the solar system map. Or you can open it here. This is also the shortcut for the solar system map. It shows the discount sphere that I showed you during the theoretical part. For now, it's set to 360 degrees and 14.3 AU. So I see everything that's inside this circle. But let's say I want to see, where is this caracal actually? This is interesting. Let's say I want to check what's going on the OICX gate. When I switch angle to 5 degrees, and you will see that my discount starts looking like this. And I update my discount, and it shows only the OICX gate. And for example, I want to see what's going on at the Caldari supply cache. I switch my discount to there, and now only the Caldari supply cache is in my discount cone. And I update my discount, and there is nothing there. And same goes for any other object. I can actually move to like a middle of a system and maybe it will be a bit more visible. What are the important hotkeys? You can force your camera to move with the object that you clicked on. For example, when I click on objects in the overview, nothing is going on because I have tracking camera turned off. But you can turn it on. It's called the hotkey is Shift plus C. And now every time I click on the object, the camera will turn as well. And this is useful when you're doing the short discon. For example, I want to check what's going on at the large navy. Nothing is here. What about medium? Caracal is there. And if you want a visualization, then here we go. I am around here. This is me at planet 1, and I'm looking at the Galenti medium Navy 1. This is this object. And since my discan is set to 5-degree angle, I see specifically what's inside Galenti medium Navy 1. And I see that caracal is either outside or inside. If you don't like your camera moving around every time you click on something, and you can see that the discan will follow your camera. If you don't like this behavior when you can turn off tracking camera, I made it with Shift plus C, and you can simply check with track hotkey. For me it's C. You can see that I clicked the hotkey and it shows tracked, click target. I want to look at this station by holding this hotkey, and then by clicking on the overview, my camera moved to an object that I want. This is the technique that I prefer, because in this case my camera doesn't jump around everywhere. And you can also check, yeah, this is a pretty good practical example. So on my main overview tab, on my main solar PVP tab, I see that the caracal is inside, but I don't know if he is, the caracal is at the medium, but I don't know if he is outside the gate or inside the gate. To do that, I can switch to a different tab, which shows drones and wrecks, and update my discan. And I see that he is inside. He has 5 drones out, and he already killed 3 NPCs inside the Plex. So the Plex is about halfway done, most likely. We can verify it. Can simply warp there. I will land on the outside of acceleration gate, and no one should be here. Yep, no one is here, because caracal is inside. And now I can again verify it. I can either look at the beacon inside with a short angle. You can see caracal is there. Or I can check the same with short discan. I can even do it shorter. Yeah. So what I'm doing right now, I'm scanning at the full sphere, but I scan only at a very tiny range. And 31,000 kilometers is within, of course, 0.1 AU. So I see the ship that is inside this complex, because there is nothing really in the same distance. And we can go and double check. The caracal should be inside with integrated. Oh, he actually moved his drones. He's pulled them. Okay. Yeah, but as you can see, caracal is there. They can warp out. This is pretty much how you use the discan. With experience, you will be able to find your targets very quickly. We have Comet and Firetail as well somewhere. We can check. Comet is too large. Yeah, I can immediately see it. No one is here. No one is here. No one is here. And Caracal is still at a medium. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, yeah, and this is why it's very handy to have a directional scanner hotkey binded to somewhere convenient, because you can simply use the hotkeys as you can see. I'm not really moving my mouse. If I need to move my camera, I do it with a hotkey. And if I need to update my disk, I also do it with a hotkey. It's very easy. Okay. What keys was there to look on click? Shift plus C. This is tracking camera. Yeah. And if you don't want tracking camera, when you turn it off and when you simply use C to look where you want to go. I think this is everything I wanted to say. Let me turn off the stream and copy paste the feedback link. Yeah, please leave your feedback. I hope you find it useful, especially considering that we have a war going on, and this can will be helpful to stay away from trouble. Okay. Yeah, if there are no more questions, then thank you for coming, and I hope to see you in the next classes. Thank you and bye bye.